Here, Executive Vice President of the National Taxpayers Union, Anthony Esposito, is here, CEO and founder of Ascalon 6 Capital. Thank you both for being on. I'd like to start with Anthony, if I can, on this. Interesting point. Whatever makes it easier. I mean, the holidays are tough, not just for Santa to get around, but for everyone that's buying holiday gifts. You know, you stress about it, what to get, is this the right choice? So now they're turning to AI. Talk to us about the big box stores and what that does to it, if you can, Anthony.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense, right? Back in the day, you went to 5 and 10, and they determined where to put what decorations, where to put what showcases, and how to sell you what you wanted to buy at that time. Now you have the big box stores, AI, internet access, connecting those sellers with the retail buyer with what did you buy, when did you buy it, how much did you spend, what related products did you buy. They're trying to develop a way to get to you exactly when they need to make sales, and it's a scalable strategy, right? It's not just the big box sellers. Like I have a small cap name that I follow, Burnett Technologies, selling non-lethal defense weapons. They announced an AI product months ago. Their sales look phenomenal. So they're able to sell non-lethal weapons on the small cap side, and then you have Walmart selling everything under the sun on the large cap side. So it's a scalable approach to use AI, connecting sellers with retail buyers. It's actually it makes a lot of sense for a use case for AI, and we're only going to see it expand and get greater.
Yeah, I just wonder where this is going. A famous Tom Cruise movie, Minority Report, where he walks into, I think it's like the Gap or something, and it scans his retina, and the advertisement immediately shows him where to find what he wants in that store. Doesn't even need to speak to anyone. It's just wild that we live in these times. Speaking of spending, consumers shopping for beef this holiday season may notice higher prices at the checkout line. This is according to the Labor Department here, the labor statistics that we've received here. And it says this: consumers could spend nearly 15% more on beef products compared to last year, largely because of a nationwide shortage of cattle. Missouri cattle farmer Danny Smithson went on to say, with the cost of fuel, machinery, and labor all going up, these prices just help us stay afloat. Talk to us about that, Brandon.
Yeah, I mean, it's very concerning when you start to see prices at the grocery store, and obviously we're nowhere near where we were during the Biden administration, during the pandemic, when we had inflation up near double digits. But at the same time, people are struggling out there, and when you see beef prices go up, we had a real problem with eggs that has since subsided, but is still, we're seeing elevated prices there. I think the Trump administration took the right step in encouraging more imports. That's a way to lower prices. You bring more supply online, whether that's domestic or from overseas, from trusted and safe countries. We have to start driving down prices because I think people are getting very anxious about this economy. We're starting to see that pop up more and more in polls, in voter frustration, certainly what happened in November. So yes, we need to drive down prices. That needs to be the top priority for this Congress and this administration, and it starts with grocery stores and gas prices, because that's what hits people the hardest and the quickest.
$2.90 on average gallon of gas, according to AAA, still hovering right around that area, a sweet spot there to even be able to see that too each and every day on a consistent basis. The president, primetime address, 9 p.m. Eastern time, set to address what you were talking about there, Anthony, which is the affordability. One last topic I think we have time for. Okay, NASDAQ, one of the world's largest exchanges, is moving closer to around-the-clock stock trading after filing paperwork with the SEC. So NASDAQ would expand trading hours to 23 hours each weekday from the current 16 hours. Stocks would trade in a day session from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern time, followed by a 1-hour pause for maintenance. A night session that would run from 9 p.m. to 4 p.m. the following morning. Brandon, or Anthony, excuse me. Anthony, what does that mean?
Look, this totally follows suits with the way global markets function, right? On the future side, at Ascalon 6 here, our desk is active from 6 p.m. Eastern time to 5 p.m. Eastern time. So we're 23 hours a day. Our products are trading in the future space, and that includes equity index futures like the S&P, like the Russell 2000, like the NASDAQ. To have cash markets kind of mimic that and trade and at least have an open market if you're looking for liquidity for the 23 hours a day, it actually makes perfect sense, and it will affect futures markets as well as cash markets, so stock markets. If they do that, I fully expect this to go through in the coming 2 to 3 quarters. NASDAQ's moving the ball forward, and it follows suits with the way global markets operate at this point.
Very interested to see what 2026 holds economically speaking. Anthony Esposito, Brandon Arnold, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.